Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another edition of Chroma Technology 2 here on the CT2 server. I'm Katiana. I have missed you guys. We had an unexpected week off from streaming because I got way behind on my orders, which unfortunately I warned you was a potential thing that could happen. And so my Wednesday stream I couldn't do because I had to knit. And so I have been knitting just non-stop all week trying to get caught up. I am fortunately working on the very last sweater that is currently on the order board. So hopefully, unless I get swamped with orders again, we'll be back on our normal streaming schedule this week. You'll notice my armor has changed again, and I have little buddies running around my head. We were able to make some progression in rats today while we were enjoying District Spark and JC's stream, and I was able to complete the Atlantis armor outfit, and this is the effect you get when you wear all 4 pieces of the Atlantis armor. Is you get your little golden boys running around your head. It was too good not to share. It's just adorable. Oh my gosh. I won't be keeping this on probably beyond today, but it was just too good not to share with you guys. It's just so cute. We did have some other good progression today. Let me catch you up on, well, we'll set the right button first. That would certainly help. We've gotten some good progression today on a couple of fronts. Of course, now I have to try and remember what all they are. Where are they? Rats, where are you? Rats, there you are. Rats. So, went back to the nether yet again and was able to find a demon rat. So, got him in a Pokeball, brought him back, and that allowed us to make our demon rat upgrade, which also we were able to make our Strider mount upgrade. And then ground out the things necessary to make the Battle God upgrade. We made the Skull of Atlantis, the Feral Bite, and unlocking the skull, or completing the skull, allowed us to unlock Non-Believer. Non-Believer, this one's going to be a bit of a chore because we need 4 of these Battle Gods. And then I need the Avatar of Atlantis, which this is, you know, a bit of work. I think I have everything on here now. I need to make another Feral Rat Claw, and I may need to get some more Rat Glove petals. But otherwise, I think I have everything to make that. But then making 3 more of these Battle God upgrades will be a bit of work. And I found out that I can make the Psionic Rat Brain and the Arcane Technology via my Archaeologist Rat, who's like the greatest rat on the planet. So, yeah, pretty happy with that. So we should be able to get this one made, I think. We shall see. I was able to finish the rest of the armor, like I said. This one is going to be a bit of a trip because I need the tangled rat tails again to make a corrupted rat skull, which means I need to battle the King of the World again, which means I need to make another ball of filth, which means I need to go through all that mess again. Ugh. So I got to figure out a way of automating that trash can process, if at all possible. So I need to move the trash can somewhere that is controlled. I can put a hopper on it, and then figure out a way of automating that so that I don't have to sit there and manually put in all of that stuff, because that is just cray cray, absolutely cray cray. But yeah, we're gonna have to do the Battle of the Gods yet again to finish that up. So I need one more of these here. And then I think, excuse me, Mr. Dude. I still have room for one more channel on this side. So, Hello, District. Hello, Raiders. JC, thank you for another month subscription. Much appreciated. I'm trying to add some more molecular assembler fun things here to my little setup. Let's put one there, and then we'll put, we'll put one there. Make that the tall tower. Come on, get. Oh, yeah. Can you stand up there so I can put this one here? Thank you. Okay. I've got one channel left on that row. Yo. Dude, you bother me. I've added another machine over here. We now have the Flux Aggregator I got a couple recipes in here for making the speculation cores and the resonating gems. Okay, we will see you in a few minutes after you find some food. And we've added a little bit more to the ME interface for our circuit etcher. Poutine? What's poutine? I don't think I know that one. It sounds vaguely familiar, though. Well, we may have discussed this before. I don't recall. I believe the last time we streamed, maybe a week ago, chips, gravy, and cheese curds. We have. Okay, I knew that sounded familiar. We have talked about this before. When last we met, we added upgrades to our assembler, and we're excited about how much faster they went. And we added the litherite level of modifiers, right? Oh, no, baby. We're up to Atheum level. Atheum level. Oh, baby. We're at a whole nother level of fast. Whole nother level of fast. Well, you know, anything with gravy is going to be pretty delicious. I mean, you know. How much faster? How much faster? Would instantaneous be fast enough for you, sir? I will actually go and do this one manually. So that you can see how fast this son of a beaker is, because it's really fast. Oh no, this is instant. I mean, this is ridiculously fast. Okay, so I need one redstone with 4 of these, right? Okay, so redstone. So here's one of these. Make me one of those, please. Oh, and maybe 2. Thank you. Okay. So, District, you know how fast yours makes yours, right? Here's how fast mine goes. It's done. show you that one. And that's only the Atheum level. So that would be Atheum level. I still have 2 more tiers to go. That's pretty darn fast. I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty darn happy with that. Oh, they're very nice. Now, the good news is I was able to get enough Atheum to upgrade my miner. You'll notice the miner hole is empty. It's very empty. Because when you go to tier 7, it requires you to move your miner to the end. It changed again. What is it doing? It was 6 on a page, now it's on 5 on a page again. Whatever. Okay, fine. I'm confused, but whatever. So, I now have the tier 7 void miner, crystal miner is sitting at the end over here next to my tier 1. So for comparison's sakes, this is a tier 1. This is a tier 7. They get a little bit bigger. When you see them side by side, it's a little crazy how much bigger they've gotten. They're a little bit bigger. Just a little bit bigger. But I've been slowly adding the speed inputs in here. Yeah, this is what did we say was 11 by, what did we say this was? 11 by 7 now? Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Top level 7. Yeah, right now it's 11 by 7. I still got 2 levels to go. So, but right now it's at a tick cost of 66.61 and the duration is 154. And right now my power level is steady. So I can keep adding more frequency modifiers in here, and my power will currently still be stable. I've been, every time I upgrade, I drop all the way back down to null, and I've been bringing the modifiers up slowly, just in case my power gets walked out, because I don't know what the power is going to do at each tier, and so it's just been easier to take it slowly, just in case, because and some tiers it's worked fine and I've been able to go like all the way up and be fine, and then some tiers just act a little odd and they just say, nope, I'm not in the mood for this right now and I can't use any modifiers. I don't know why. It's just bizarre. And I'm like, okay, whatever you say, we're just gonna go with that. So we've got, I've added more capacity to the drawers. I've had to add some more storage space. I currently have turned off the dragon because I converted the dragon temporarily. He was a creeper, so I could get a charged creeper heart for a quest. Then I took him off of being a creeper and I made him a snow golem, which is why there are so many snowballs in there, because I needed the snow golem's heart, which worked fine, worked really great. And then I'm like, okay, I've got so much right now of lightning dragon blood, I'm just going to let this one rest for now. This one's still going strong. This one is, I'm doing ender pearls with an enderman because I need a lot of ender pearls to finish up the Flux Network chapter. And so I thought I would just let this enderman help me with that. And then I tried doing a slime to get slime pearls. I got almost an entire chest of slime balls without getting a single slime pearl. None. Zero zippo. So there's obviously a bug with mob cages and slime pearls because it lies that you're supposed to get some. You don't. You absolutely do not get any slime pearls at all. I've added a second nitro cell so that I have another tier getting filled up. Yeah, there's something messed up with slime pearls. You are absolutely correct. So I got another ender cell nitro, and channel 8 is now getting power. So now I can start using channel 8. I can come over here. I need to grab some more cyanite. This is just not burning through very much power, which is funny because I've got it hooked up just to the general line, and I've been doing a ton of stuff over here, but I guess the lava generators are keeping him filling up. That's not pulling off of this generator very much, so I'm not generating tons of cyanite. Which right now I just want enough to finish big reactors. So I've only got 2 quests left done to finish this chapter. I made the wrong thing. I made a passive energy power tap instead of an active. Too many words. So I need to make 8 of these. And so I need cyanite ingots to be able to make those. So I'm not quite there yet. So we're just letting that burn in the background to make us the cyanite needed. We'll be able to make these probably this week. And then that'll be another chapter, and that will be checkmark 33. I think that's right. So we're making progress on that one. Flux Networks, like I said, we are 1 item away. We just need to make this one. Which I've got now the ender pearls. And I can make the glass. I'm hoping I have enough dimensional shard ore to be able to make all of those. Then I have to just sit there and create flux dust for like several hours, and I'll be able to complete that. So that will be a task probably for this next week as well. And then maybe we'll have a check mark for Flux Network. So that potentially could be a second check mark this week also. But tonight, what I'm working on is AE2. Because I'd like to try and knock out a bunch of these quests. If possible, it'd be nice. Some of these are stuff that I'm not necessarily going to use. It's just a matter of getting the quest knocked out. Like anything related to fluid. I'm not thinking I'm going to use a lot of fluid in my AE system, but I need to knock out all of these quests related to the fluid components. And then I have not yet worked with upgrading past all of these lower tier of memory. I'm constantly running out of memory. And I still have slots available here for lots more memory. Yeah, I know that I'm not looking forward to that at all. I currently have 4750 sitting over here waiting. So the first thing I'm going to do is get my wrong wrench, not this, and go in here. And we're going to take the blazing seeds out. We stockpiled on those. We're going to get our Certus seeds out. I think what I'll do is, let's take, let's just take them from here. So let's do drawer key, pipes. Okay, so we're going to take you off. You're already unlocked. That's perfect. So I could just turn you back. Come on. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Okay, go you back there. And we'll put the Certus seeds there. And we'll come over here and we're going to take the blazing crystal and we're going to turn it into Certus. And it's going to be this one, made with Certus essence. It's going to go into the output buffer so it can be exported. Lovely. And then once that hits 8, it should convert over. There it goes, out the door. Perfect. Okay, so we'll start generating more Certus. Let me put my thing away. We'll leave our cube. And we'll put those 2 things in our tool bag. So here's what I've worked on so far. In addition to the circuit etcher, I have made the Flux Aggregator. And then we have 2 more machines we need to make. We need to make the crystal energizer and we need to make the pulse centrifuge. Now this would be super nice to make because this one should allow us to not have to make our charged Certus quartz on that old machine anymore. That would be very nice and automate that process of making charged Certus. Really would be very handy to have that. And then this pulse centrifuge is allowing us to make the crystal purification without having to do seed growing anymore. OMG, that would be super nice as well. I do have a bee that will let me make my Certus seeds. So if I need to, I can get that bee going to make a ton of pure Certus very easily if we get that machine up and running. So I want to definitely work on those. I did get automated the Flux plated iron ingot, which can be cooked to make the Flux steel ingot. But now we have our, where is it? The Flux Aggregator. We can skip that cooking step and use coal dust, iron, and Flux dust to make the Flux steel ingot directly. So we want to add that recipe to our setup. So we're going to clear this recipe and do Flux steel, assuming I can type. Okay, Flux steel in the Flux Aggregator. This is the end product I need. Then to make it, I'm going to want coal. Now, interestingly, this one says it wants coal dust from silent mechanisms. I've been making it with coal dust from mechanism. So this is interesting that by changing machines, it's actually changing which mod's coal dust I need to use. So let's get this set up. So we need coal dust, and this needs to be the silent mechanism coal dust. Then we need iron. There's our iron. And then we need Flux. You think you've used mechanism too? See, this, when making these patterns, this doesn't have the substitution button. So I'm like, I'm not sure. Unlike with the regular crafting patterns, when you can set substitutions, this doesn't give you that option to set substitutions. I know when I tried it with silent mechanism coal the other way, it wouldn't work. It's really weird. Okay, so we've got that recipe is now in there. So now I don't have to worry about making this and cooking it. Now what I'm really excited about is having this circuit etcher means we should be able, emphasis on should, be able to set up recipes for a bunch of these without having to go through the complicated process of using the presses and all of that anymore, at least in theory. So a printed speculated circuit. Now here's one where we have an issue because this one requires it doesn't have a pattern in the, it doesn't have a pattern in that machine. It only has a pattern in the inscriber. But I have to be able to make a speculation core 64 first. Now that's the only thing I don't, or no, this one I don't have either, the printed parallel circuit. That needs them too. So I have two recipes here that require a universal press. And both of these are showing as being in the inscriber. Uh-huh. See, I think what I can do is I can make duplicates of these in the inscriber so that I don't use my 4 patterns. Which I'm hoping all of them use iron. Because if I put in calculation in iron, it'll make me another calculation press. See, I was thinking I was going to have to go meteorite hunting because I didn't realize you could photocopy these presses this way. So fortunately, I realized that today that I can basically photocopy them like this. And I'm like, okay, this is much easier. But if these particular components have to be made in the inscriber, then I'm going to have to figure out a way of using the inscriber to generate these things to take them over to use in the circuit press. Or some items may have to be made in the inscriber. I don't know. This is so much farther than I've ever gotten in AE2. I'm like so over my head. Alright, so let's put all of these away and then only take one of them back out. I want to really make sure. Oh, I can take those out. They're in. No, they're over here. Where are they? Right there. Okay. Okay. So for printed parallel. So for this and this, I made 4 Flux iron. So this I can make. Flux iron here. I need 4 of you. Thank you kindly. You're done. Okay, it says there's no jobs active, so I'm guessing they're still en route. Yes, they're still en route. Okay, so there's my new universal press. So we'll add that to my collection of universal presses. So now to make the printed parallel circuit, I need my resonating gem, which I was able to complete that over here, which is right there. In fact, I have 2 of them, because of course this silly AE system makes everything in duplicate. I thought I was done with my inscriber, but I apparently am not. So let's go ahead and make 3 more acceleration cards. So here's those, the singularity back. Okay, so that takes care of that one. And then for the printed speculative circuit, here's where things get interesting. So I need a speculation core times 64. This is going to be 32, 16, 8, 4, 2, and 1. Are you kidding me? Okay. So I have in here the 1. So I gotta make notes. Where did my pen go? Pen. Okay, we'll go there. Okay. So to get to 64, I'm going to need a pattern for 64. I'm going to need a pattern for 32. I'm going to need a pattern for 16. I'm going to need a pattern for 8. I'm going to need a pattern for 4. I'm going to need a pattern for 2. I'm going to need a pattern for 1. I have the pattern for 1 already. And then I'm going to need a pattern for any of those pieces as we work our way up to put into the circuit etcher. So there's going to be a whole lot of patterns going on. Like a whole lot of patterns. So let's go ahead and make another batch of patterns. So that way, when I need them, I am ready for them. Really? Really? Can I do a smaller batch of patterns? I really think I'm going to need a whole lot more patterns. No, you're just going to be difficult. Okay, fine. Okay, so we'll take more sand. More glass. Yes, I'm definitely, when I put them in there, I'm coding the end part in, and then I'm pulling the information from the pattern in JEI as I go, because there's definitely some that are a little tweaked, because I want to make sure I get them right. Okay, so there's that, and then I need another quartz, We'll run that over here and have you get chomped. You get chomped while I'm working on this other stuff. And hopefully by the time we need our patterns, we will be ready. Okay, so this is going to be just regular crafting patterns. We're going to close that, and we're going to do speculative spec core. All right, so we're going to just work our way up. So we're going to start with a 2. There's a 2. Then we're going to do a 4. There's a 4. Then we've got the 8. There's the 8. And we've got the 16. There is the 16. Then we've got the 32. There's 32. And there is the 64. Now, I don't know if I have parallel processor or engineering. Okay, so all of these are just regular ones. So we'll just put them in the first one. So we're just going to put this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Okay, and if we come up here, so I've got calculation, I have logic. I don't have parallel, I don't have engineering. So for here, I'm going to change this to here. And I need there we go, engineering in the circuit etcher. So it's going to be diamond, redstone, silicon. Okay, so we need diamond, redstone, silicon, and we need to make sure it is the refined storage silicon, not the AE silicon. And just like that, we're now out of our patterns. And then this pattern is going to go into the, into the circuit etcher. And then hopefully this is done getting squished. Oh my gosh, we're only halfway. No, see now it says I've not been able to get the AE2 one to work. Now maybe that was a bug early on and they fixed it. I don't know, but I didn't. It was not working for me with the AE2. At least early on it wasn't. And then maybe that's the difference between the inscriber and the circuit etcher. Maybe the circuit etcher will take either, but the inscriber would only take the refined storage. So that could be another difference between inscriber refined storage or inscriber circuit etcher. Yay! Glad you found some foods. Okay, so I put that in there. I should now need to learn how to spell. So this 10. There we go. Okay, there is our patterns. Put in more patterns. Clear that out. Okay, then the other one we need is a parallel processor in the circuit etcher. Ooh, okay. So this one's going to be this. So we're going to have a resonating gem. Redstone. Whoa, 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 whoa. One redstone, not 64, thank you. Silicon. Oh yeah, that is no fun when you get that burnt dust smell. Ugh. Oh, I hate that. Okay, that takes care of that. So in theory, we should be able to do a spec 64, make one of them. Whew. Well, this is true. Okay, so now it's wanting a ton more coal dust, a ton more Flux dust, and it's wanting more AE2, more Skystone dust. Okay, so we're gonna get some more netherstone. Oh yeah. Okay, so we'll put that in there. We'll take this 30. And we'll cook that to make our AE silicon. That'll give us a stockpile of that. Then for refined storage silicon, we can just cook the nether quartz directly. Oh, spicy ramen, nice. Okay, that takes care of those two. I need more skystone dust. I'm thinking I should probably get a mechanism crusher set up upstairs so I can start automating some of these crushing items, because we're gonna, I think, be needing an awful lot of crushing things. So let's go ahead and make a crusher. And we're gonna want another interface. And my dense smart cable. Okay, we'll put you over here. So we're going to put you here. Going to put the interface here. And put this cable here. And I got my power cables here. That should be the 32. 32. We have actually capped out this end. The only thing we can do now is expand that coprocessor. Okay. Now, actually, do I have the recipes over here? No. Where are those those, maybe they're still in here. Oh, they are. Okay, so there's a basic installer. Okay, so I've got a basic. I need one advanced. Why does it have palm planks? Better question is, why does it not have substitutions turned on? None of them have substitutions turned on. Why? Oh my gosh. Get all 4 of them. Turn that off. Turn that off. Okay, where's the basic? Turn substitutions on. Yes. Close that. Okay, where's the advanced? Advanced. Yes. Okay, then the elite. Substitutions on. Yes. Ultimate. Substitutions on. I do not like that that is not defaulted on. It bugs me. Okay, where did I put those? Those are right there. So I'll put these back in there. Okay, now we should be able to do an installer, if I spell it right. Okay, installer one of these. Lovely. It's one of those. And then an elite. One of those. And an ultimate. One of those. Get my ultimate and my elite. And I'll get all of these. There's my ultimate. Okay, that's up here. Okay, so then we'll do basic, advanced, elite, and ultimate. Okay, we're going to auto sort on items. We're going to back. Input, output from back. Item, eject on. So now we should be able to set up recipes to auto crush things. So, for example, we want our skystone dust in a mechanism crusher. One skystone dust gives me one skystone gives me one skystone dust. And then find my ultimate crushing factory. Boom. And then find me coal. And then I can do coal dust. Here. What? They there's still 11 minutes left to play? Holy cow. I mean, I can see them coming back like that and with like no time left, but they came back in a hurry. That's impressive. Okay, so there's the coal dust. Okay, so let's put those away. I can put that away. I can put the mic away. They haven't scored at all in the second half? Damn, defense has stepped up. Okay. All right, so now we've got our dust and our sky stone automated. So now we can do our speculative core here, making one. Now, why isn't that reading is processing? Coal dust mechanism. Creates charcoal dust? What? No. How did it... Coal dust. How... Clear that. Blank pattern. I have no idea how that happened. Let's try that again. Coal dust. Coal dust. In the crusher. Coal dust. One coal. Coal dust. That was weird. Okay. There is coal. Now I think... Let's check Flux dust. Okay, Flux dust, I can do the same thing. And we're gonna do this. And then we'll do Flux. Boom, 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 boom. Here is my Flux. Scroll down here, put that pattern in. Okay, so now we should be able to automate speculative 64, make one of these. There we go. Start. Now it's going to take a little bit for it to make all of those. Once I have that, I should be able to make the printed speculative circuit. Okay, so now we have the parallel processor. I can set up a recipe to make one of those. Separate from the one we're using for the craft, but I need one for a quest. That takes care of this one. Then this one is going to use this one, but it'll be unlocked, I think, after I do this one. So that is very, very good. Okay, so let's see. Down here, the next storage cell I need is a 64K ME storage cell. I think I have a 64K ME storage component. Have I not done a 64 yet? No, the largest one I've done is a 16. So let's see, how bad is a 64 going to be? Not as bad as I thought. I'm going to need more pure Certus crystals, and I'm going to need more silicon. And making the pure will be easier in this. So we should look at making the pulse centrifuge. And then we should also look at making this crystal energizer there. And I can take the Flux Aggregator off of there. I think I can take that one off also. Okay. So while it's crafting that other thing, let's look at these things here. It's actually not that bad. I'm going to need a bunch of quartz glass, so let's go ahead and make a bunch of quartz glass. Make about 20 of those. Okay, can't do 20. 16. Oh, that's another one we can do. Hang on. We can do quartz dust. No, let's see. Is it this one? This one? This one? And then nether quartz. One nether quartz. Bring that one down. Let's add that one to our new crushing machine. That will speed up our quartz glass production, unless I run out of glass, which then I'll have to just run things over. But that's okay, we can do that. Okay. Need more carbonic. And I'm going to need an engineering processor. I do have that one on recipe. Oh, I'm all out of crafting CPUs. Are they all actually in use? So there's one. We have a duplicate. And another duplicate. Okay, so now I should be able to do my engineering. Okay. Okay. So here, here. The carbonic is stuck because this has got a bunch of stuff going through it right now. Oh, I haven't made the upgrades for that yet. That's gonna slow it down. We need to make our... So I'm gonna need osmium. Need 8 of you. And I'm gonna need 8 gold. over here. No! JC! What are you doing? What a relief. Talk about giving yourself heart failure. Oh my gosh. Oh, for sure. That would be sort of like me last night when you brought to my attention that I have a nuclear holocaust happening on my industrial base. Yeah, that was... Folks, JC did help to avert a certain disaster last night. Yeah, do have a story to tell there. Let me get this craft going and I'll go share that story with you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is going to get interesting. So we do 8 energy upgrades. Go. We need 8 speed upgrades. Really? I'm 1 glass short. Really? Oh my gosh. There's just never enough glass. I cannot keep up on my glass usage. It is ridiculous. Put that in there. Okay, so now I can make the speed upgrades, 8 of you. Okay, we'll get those crafting. So, JC today, during his stream, was working on getting his lovely plasma machine of doom up and running so that he can make antimatter, which, by the way, we are almost up to 600. We are right on the verge of 600 out of the 1,000 we need to make our first pellet. Oh my gosh. And so he's over here scouting things out and, you know, taking measurements and all the other stuff, figuring out how this thing's going. And while he's over here in this room, which yes is still very noisy, he's like, Tatiana, is there something wrong? My screen's getting different colors and there's particle effects and I think I'm radiation poisoned. And I'm like, what? What? And sure enough, I come over here and I get my little Geiger counter out and I'm measuring, and sure enough, I've got radiation leaking out of this reactor, which makes absolutely no sense because it's not registering any damage at all. It's showing full coolant. Everything visually looks absolutely fine. But after district stream, he came over to look and it's showing radiation just pouring out of the drains. But it's like there's no reason for it to be pouring radiation out of the drains. It's not damaged. It's fine. There's no issue with it. It should not be doing this. So, and I'm like, I haven't broken any pipes or anything, but the leakage is all coming out of the vents. And it's like, but it was very strange. I mean, and it's just, the numbers just kept going up. I mean, it was just spreading out from the reactor. It was crazy. And both JC and I got radiation poisoning, and District got radiation poisoning while he was investigating it. It was awful. Fortunately, the server gods have the ability to cleanse the radiation immediately from the area, which he was kind enough to do. And we, just on the off chance it was a contributing factor, we changed these pipes from exporting from a pipes mod pipe to a mechanism pipe into the solar neutron activator. And I don't think that would have been an issue. It had not been an issue. In all the time this has been running, I not had any issues with any of the pipes. But every time the server shuts down at 4 a.m. my time and reboots, because there's a daily refresh of the server, all of these various multi-blocks reform themselves, which has caused issue in the past with a bunch of my pipes. But it's very, very, very weird. I have no idea what happened. And so district speculates that maybe something just glitched with this multi-block reforming, and it got confused and thought it was damaged, when it was not damaged at all, not one iota. There's nothing wrong with it, and it started leaking radiation in error. And so district fortunately cleaned everything up. Everything is perfectly fine. There is no issue whatsoever with the reactor. He cleaned everything up with his server god commands. He healed himself and JC and me of the radiation poisoning, and we are back on track making our antimatter. Thank goodness. But we're just plugging away back here. I still have to come and reconnect this multi-block or that entangled block and this entangled block every day. Every day after 4 a.m. in the morning, when I get up in the morning, I have to come and reconnect those two multi-blocks because they have disconnected overnight at 4 a.m. when the server restarts. But we are doing great. The reactor here is still going strong. We are still generating power. I've not had an issue so far, knock on wood. Our tritium supply is great, no issue there. We're just basically holding our own on the deuterium. I've not yet been able to build any sort of reserve of the deuterium, but it's been enough to keep the reactor going. And I haven't cranked up the energy to produce more power out of the reactor, because right now I don't have a polonium supply for it to produce process anyway. So there's no need to process more power when there's nothing for it to be processing. So it doesn't make sense to burn extra fuel when I don't need to. So right now it's just coasting along at its little 2 units and making power, processing that polonium as fast as I produce it. It basically builds up between 4 a.m. when the server resets and whenever I wake up and can reconnect everything. It builds up a little stockpile of polonium. I reconnect everything and then it catches up, is what happens right now. But so far it's been working like a charm. It's a very slow process, don't get me wrong, it's very slow. But it's getting the job done. Okay, we've got our speculation core, and that is a quest. Where is that? Oh, here it is, down here. Okay, we've got that. And then if I put this in here, that's much faster now that I added the acceleration cards. That gives me that, and we'll now add that to our collection of presses. The way those blocks are entangled is explaining why it resets. Yeah, I was thinking about maybe... Well, but their power. I can't... There's not a tank for them to connect to in their power. I'd have to either put a... like another energy cell or something in between. Yeah, but the entangloper can transfer power on its own anyway, so there'd be no need to use the entangled block if I'm using the entangloper. Entangloporter. So you got me using the wrong name for it. Yeah. Oh, your food arrived. That is good to hear. Okay, so we've got this. That's now done. Okay, that did unlock the speculative processor. Now, is my parallel processor done? No, he got that gravy thing. Okay, so here is the parallel processor. So here's that. Now I have the speculative processor. So now this one I should be able to process over here. So this is the speculative processor, spec processor, right here, here, here. So this one's going to be a 64 redstone and silicon, right? So I need to make another one of those spec 64s. So this is interesting. It wants both types of silicon right now. It's very interesting. Let me put this and this in there. Drop that in there. My endless supply of carrots. And run over here to restock up on my Flux. One more. There we go. What the hell? District, I found your plague doctor. Arrgh. I'll deal with you later. How did he do that? I've got the no thingy in here. Oh my gosh. I've got the thingy in there. Okay. I don't know. It's very odd. Okay. So we need 2 batches of these. Gonna run one of them over here. I'm gonna grab in case I need to restock my coal bits. Put you in there. Okay, so here's that. have that. Yeah. Where did I put that sign? Sign. I've got those signs. Where did I put them? Dude can spawn in here. Dude. Ixnay, we don't want you in here. Goodbye. Sayonara. Off you go. Hasta luego. Ciao. Okay, he's gone. Okay. Drop that off. Are you done yet? No. You're so slow. Which of course means we have to do something about it. And nobody have time to wait for you. Thank you kindly. Okay. Now we're going to cook the dust. That gives us our other kind of silicon. I had nothing but issues trying to automate furnaces. I should probably attempt to get a furnace up there so that this part can be automated too. Okay, speculation. This one, make one of these. Good to go there. Yes. Okay, so then over here, for this one, in here, I need redstone and the refined storage. Okay, so redstone, you're in the 2 slot. Refined storage silicon, you're in the 3 slot. Speculative, waiting on you. Oh, I already have 8. How do I already have 8? I got those as a quest reward for something. What? Oh, I remember. The bug for the singularities gave me a whole bunch. Oh, great. More lances. I have so many lances. Oh my gosh. Okay. No. No what? Know that I have so many lances? No! No! Are they really going to ruin this amazing comeback? Oh man, that sucks. Oh, my upgrades. I made the upgrades and I didn't put them in yet. That would probably help. You know, making the upgrades and then not putting them in really doesn't help you at all. Oh my god, I hate these elevators. Thank you. All right. And my energy usage now bottoms out to nothing. Woohoo! Folks, I tell you what's going to happen is JC is going to get his first antimatter pellet before I did. When I started before both District and JC. They're both going to get a pellet before me. Tickles did not help. This is going to be a while. It's going to be a while. I think that's going to need a power boost. Let's see. Do I have... Oh, wait. Maybe... Gate? No. Oh, rub it in, mister. I have 32 check marks to your 15. 18. JC has 15. Where's my... Yeah, that helped. Give it some energy. Okay. That should help it along. Yes. Now it's just got to go through the process of making all of these little thingies. That flux powder is just going to be a pain in the assets to make. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. Not looking forward to that at all. I mean, that's a lot. And again, for something I'm probably not going to use. I want to get this made so I can put it in the recipe, so I have the recipe programmed and it's ready for when I need it. So that way it will be done. And then we're going to start working our way on those memories. I want to get the 64K memory done so I can get another memory card into the system. And then we'll start, I think we'll knock out the lower tier on the fluid side. which we'll probably have to pause and keep adding processing capabilities just to have room for the additional patterns that we're going to have to make. JC, I'm so sorry. They made a good comeback though. I mean, they looked to be so out of that game. When we had checked on it earlier, they were down 17-0 in the second. So the fact that they came back and made a game of it in the second half was very well done on their parts. Meanwhile, my football team, I just want them to, like, win again. They haven't won a game in just, it feels like forever. Ugh. Now, my basketball team, I don't know what to make of them. They're driving me crazy. Oh my gosh. They lost their opening game to Western Illinois, which I still haven't figured that one out. And then they struggled against Sam Houston State, which I'm just like, really? Really? They came back and they finally won, thank goodness. But I'm like, ugh. So frustrating. Okay. So we now have the upper left done. We have the middle section done. We've got 2 machines left to make in the upper right. So let's get those knocked out next. We need the crystal energizer and the pulse centrifuge. So let us, I think we were looking at that. So now we need 2 parallel processors. So parallel processors. We've got that programmed here, so we can make 2 of those. And I need one of these things in the middle. I need 2 of you. And we need an engineering. Which is an engineering. Start. Okay. And then we need, should then be able to make this. Just waiting for our engineering to be done. Come on. Okay, so that engineering is done. So we should be able to do this, 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 this. That's done. Then we do this, this, this. There is our pulse centrifuge. So we'll take this upstairs. Okay, so we'll add this there. Then we're going to need to add another power cable. Going to need to add, I need 2 more interfaces. Oops, oops. All right, we'll see you tomorrow, JC. You have a good evening. 2 interfaces. Here are those. And then we're going to need our dense smart cable. Run this upstairs. And this upstairs, we're going to put 1 interface here. We're going to put 1 next to it, so we're already prepped for our next machine. We'll go ahead and plug those in. And then, stop. Okay, and this one we're going to hit auto extraction activated. And this is our pulse centrifuge. We have it now up and running. And this is for our seed growing process. So that's very exciting. Put that in. Now, do I have any seeds? I have nether quartz seeds and I have fluix seeds, but I don't have any Certus ones. The Certus ones are from Certus seed. This one is from spatial combs. Okay, so let's go to our bees and see if I have any spatial combs waiting to be processed. That's a niter comb. Spatial, plastic, ghostly, lots of ghostly. Spatial, looking for spatial. Blitz, zinc, silky, milky. No, do not have any spatial. Are you ready to be picked up? Oh, yes, you are. Thank you. Okay, go check over here. No. None there. None there. Okay, so we do not have any spatial. I will drop off. Oop. Those. And then these are spatial. I have one spatial bee. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Right. Yes. Thank you. That's what I wanted. A Certus quartz block. Okay. That's what I wanted. Here is my Certus quartz block. Okay. Then put it right over here. And we'll put Mr. B here. Hello. Believe Prosperity and you are the only active bees at the moment. So we should be good as far as getting your combs processed fairly quickly. And then that should get us some seeds that we can put into our new machine. Excelente. All right, so we've got that. Home storage, and we'll put those away. Okay, so then the other machine is the crystal energizer. So we'll come in here, we'll take this one off. Now the crystal energizer, we need, we'll need our charger, which we can just take our charger from over here because we won't need it anymore because we'll have an automated way of charging. This will become unnecessary, so we will just take it with us and use you instead, which will be very nice. Okay, so that takes care of that. We'll need another one of these, which means we're going to need some more carbonic. We'll just make 10 of those. Lovely. Make a bunch of that. This, there's that. Okay, so then this bottom one is a dense energy cell. Ooh, We're going to need a calculation processor. So let's craft one of those. And then we're going to need energy cells. I don't think I have that one recipe'd yet. Ooh, that's going to be a problem. We're going to need 8 times 4, 24 pure Certus. 8 atomic alloys. Okay, so atomic alloys, I'm going to need 8 of these. I can craft those. Okay, so then let's look at the recipe for pure Certus here in the pulse. Oh! We don't even need this. We can just do it with Certus quartz? So it's not a way of charging it. The pulse centrifuge. I have 2 connected to nothing. Okay, wait. So this one is back set to IO. And then this one I can put the recipe. So then I should be able to do pure here, 24. Boom. And then I'm gonna need paste. Let's do about 100 of those. Ooh, I'm out of blaze powder? Okay, instead of that, let's do 90. Can't even do 90. Okay. How about 80? Oh my gosh, can't even do 80. Fine. I'll go make more blaze powder. Wow, I totally am out of blaze powder. Okay. Go ahead and eat our barbecue on a steak. Hopefully that's enough to get me going while the rest of that's crushing. Yep, that's enough. Okay, so that's that. And for this, one. Okay, so now I'm out of the horizontal rods. So here, 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 here. Do 2 batches of those. 2, 3. Now I'm just out of everything. Now I'm out of the horizontal rods. So we're gonna, or no, sorry, out of the vertical rods. So we'll do 2 batches of those. 1, 2. Now I'm out of iron bars. We'll go ahead and craft some of those. You're done. You're done. You're done. I said to make 24. Oh, I needed 32. Let's just go ahead and make a whole bunch more because I have the feeling I'm going to need them. There's 5. Oh, they don't have acceleration cards in them. I should put some acceleration cards in. You can get 4 in there without the power getting too crazy. Acceleration cards, put 4. That should help. In theory, it'll help. Hopefully. Okay. So here is 6, 7. You just need 1 more. And 8. So now we should be able to make a dense one. Our calculation processor. We made a calculation processor. It's gotten used for something else. Says there's none active. Where is my calculation processor? There it is. Okay, so there's that. So now we should be able to do this, and there is our crystal energizer. There's that. I'll bring that around. It goes in here. My energy is on top. Then this is on input, output, auto extraction is activated. We're going to need 4 more acceleration cards. And there we go. Pop that in there. Okay, so we've got the acceleration cards in there and there. Okay, so that takes care of now. You've got everything on the left, everything in the center, everything on the right. We have everything in this little middle section. So now we can move to this memory section. So we were looking at a 64K. We can make a 64K, and then the storage ME housing. What am I missing there? I'm missing quartz glass again. Of course I am. here's that. I just have to wait for this to finish. Working through the calculation processors. I think we were at what, 4,700 before. We've got about 100 or so. Give or take a smidge. Oh, it's definitely good. We're going to get our Certus seeds back up and stockpiling because, like District said, we're going to be needing a ton of Certus as we move through here, because now that we have one side of our controller full, we may actually have to build a second controller. Shock of shocks. As everybody else has 7x7x7s, I have a single block. Oh. Yeah, I'm thinking about that too, because my bees are cranking out as fast as they can, but I'm still missing 5 for my ultimate singularity, and they're just not going fast enough. And so if I make those 5 seeds, that should speed things up, and then I can start making my ultimate singularities. Oh, sir, you're so far ahead of me for endgame crafts, it's not even funny. And that it was like, no. I'm just like, I'm right on the edge of being able to make ultimate ingots and ultimate singularities. I'm right there at being able to make both of those. Manually, but I'm almost there. I'm only I'm only now missing the Zerothium crystal. And then I'll have everything else there. I'll either have it or be able to make it. As far as everything else that's on the page there. So I'll be able to make my own ultimate ingots. And then on the ultimate singularities, I'm only missing the first three here, which are the alloys. So the bronze, the invar, the electrum. And then the platinum and the diamond, I just didn't have enough of yet. So like platinum, I have 8,120. So I have enough, barely, but why is my, because my platinum isn't processing. Why is my platinum not processing? Platinum, why are you not processing? Platinum? Platinum? Okay, am I blind? I'm not seeing platinum. Oh, it's right there. It's, okay, I don't know what your... Why are you in the wall? Should be 2 over, 3 up. 2 over... 2 over... Okay, so this one should not be... Okay, hang on. So, give me this. That one... That explains why I've got these prosperity shards keep showing up in my system. It's because I bet it's because somehow they got flipped. Alright, platinum should be okay soon then, because I'm going to catch up on that big amount of platinum is going to get processed soon. So platinum, okay. Where is it? So platinum, I'm at 8,129. I should be able to take that 8,000 and make the first platinum singularity, and then that's going to restock that as it processes. So where is my... there's my thing. And here. Let's see, put those away. Because then I would need to have seeds for the 3 alloys for sure. I have a bunch of diamond dust that needs to get processed back into diamonds that my bees have been producing. Because I'm still only ore tripling, and I don't even have that laser setup maxed out yet. Oh, come on. And 400. Put. Why did I put my bow in there? Come back here. Okay, and then do I have my this? Where is my upgrade thing? I'm not seeing it. Where is my pipe upgrade for singularities? Oh, I already had the energy cells made for it. Well, that just sucks. This upstairs, that down, grab my pipe wrench, pop you in there, it'll empty instantaneously, or really darn close to it. And then pick that back up. That'll make my platinum singularity. Okay, so then I need the diamond. Up to 9,700. I could go ahead and make the diamond one. That would only leave me the 3 alloy ones, which I could get those seeds made tomorrow, and maybe by Wednesday I'll be able to make an ultimate singularity, which would be pretty awesome. I'm in pretty good shape on a lot of the other metal ones because my lasers have just been bringing it in and I've been processing it as it comes in. So like iron and gold and a bunch of those I'm in pretty good shape on. But some of the other ones like the gemstone ones, not quite so much. Damn, am I good or what? Ha ha ha! Exactly 8,000. Where did it go? There you are. Come here. Okay, so here is the platinum singularity. You're gonna go right here. And then we'll drop you down. Put pipe. Put you in there. It's gonna clear out pretty much instantaneously again. Do 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 do. That'll be a good project for tomorrow morning, is to get those 3 seeds for the 3 alloys made. Because I did get the 3 auto crafting tables done. So I brought them up here since they do require power. I'm still using them manually, but they do require power. So I did move them up there, which does at least increase the ability. I have more floor space down here now, so that's kind of nice. And this is still bugged. So it's not giving me credit for having the book. But if I can get that and that made, then I'm only a tuple away from being able to finish that quest. So that's kind of nice. Because I'm guessing everybody else is going to have to make all of the singularities. And I've got the advantage that I didn't. Advantage me. Cha-ching. Okay, so here is the 64K. No, I only made 1. Well, no, I take that back. I've made some of them, but I only had to make 1 because of the bug. I got credit. Oh, yes, I do. I have credit for all of them. Questbook says I have credit for them. Oh, if this thing goes green, yeah, I don't care. If chapter says green, game disagrees with you. Check mark all that matters. La 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 la. Do da do da. It is not a hack if I didn't do the hacking. That's called having a bug work in your favor. Hashtag will take it. Some of these singularities I know play into a bunch of the creative items, and so I'm going to have to make some of them when I get to those extended those special creative items anyway. I don't know if every single one of them do, but I know some of them do. Yeah. So like some of them, like the creative cheese uses the cheese singularity, which, okay, God knows I'm gonna have enough to make a cheese singularity. I've got come on. Hello. I set up the animal rancher to feed my curdling station. I've got cheese for days too. So getting 8,000 cheese to make the cheese singularity, that part will not be a problem. And just like Shifter had a Kumidori assist him with all the foods for that, I will be doing the same thing, so that all of the normal foods that go into that singularity will be in a Kumidori assist from me as well, which will be very, very nice. So that's one. I think the only thing I don't have here is going to be the Chroma ingots. Now that I have the demon rat for the nether cheese, I think I have the ability to make the cheese singularity. I think the only thing I'm going to be missing is the Chroma ingots. Now that I think about it. I may have to put in an order for the inn myself, like Shifter did, to make the rest of those items for me. Where was I? I forgot. Oh, here. Here. Okay, so I got my 64K memory cell. We can plug that in up here. That will be a big help as far as memory. Okay, so that takes care of that. Then we're going to start getting into the big boy memories. I think what we'll do is we'll pop over to the fluids and knock out the same tiers of fluid side as we did here, and then bounce back over to the item. I think that's what we'll do. So let's do back to here. Okay, so 1K fluid here, and then the next one should be a 4K. Then it should be 16. And then it should be, 64. I'm out of patterns again. Good grief. That will be so much nicer, being able to just craft my patterns without having to run around and make things. All right. There's a 1, a 4, a 16, and a 32. All right, so then I'm gonna do this. Now they're staggered. So we're gonna do, where's the 1? Okay, here's a 1. 1. These should, I think, go fairly quickly. Okay, so here's a 1. And then these get used in the same ME storage housing as we used before. So I need to make ME storage housings. I need to make 4 of these. 1, really? Quartz glass. 10 of these. Gimme. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so then we're gonna do this. That makes a 1. Okay. Now, what Isn't there a way you can break these apart to get them back? Well, I just did it, but I didn't get the ME storage housing back. So you lose the storage housing when you do that? Which that's okay. They're cheap to make. Because I'd like to go ahead and put this one back in the system to use for the next craft. If I lose the storage housing, that's not a big deal. I should go put that. Got so much of this stuff. Oh my gosh. Okay, so then the next one's gonna be, no, I didn't get the storage housing back. I got the 1K ME fluid, but I didn't get the storage housing back because I only have 4 of them instead of 5. Because I made 5 and I only have 4. Oh, I got that axe head. Nope. I need to catch up on melting all those down. At least I thought I did. Okay, so then we're going to go to the 4. Gonna make a 4. Oh, did I make, maybe I made 4. I meant to make 5, maybe I only made 4. That would be good if I only made 4, because that would mean I'm not gonna have a leftover. Okay, so there's 4. Make that one. We'll know after I do this. Okay, so here's this. There's that. I make the 4. Then I do this. Oh, that's back to 4. Okay. I thought I made 5. I only made 4. Ignore me. I'm a doofus. Okay. So then I'm going to go to the 16. I'm going to make a 16. It saves resources if I take them apart, put them back in the system, and use them for crafting the next one. To me, this just makes good sense. I'd rather save these storage housings to use on the item side, because God knows I need space on the item side. I'm constantly running out of space. I have so many of these little one-ofs. And some of these are like the gemstones and stuff. I need to get more of them put into my gem bag, which then I need to go and empty my gem bag out. I just get lazy when I bring stuff back. I just dump them into the system. Comes. Okay, there's 16. Okay. Oh. So reward. 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 Do that. This one back in the system, and then we'll do the 64. Ooh, so now I'm actually out of cactus green, and I'm out of the applied energistic. Okay, so this one I have cactus. Well, I will if I actually take it out. Hello? Are you going in here? You are. That's so annoying when it does that. Okay, go in here, cook my cactus, rest of my cactus, go in there, then you stop picking stuff up. Thank you. Could have sworn I put the cactus in there. Apparently I did not. No, I didn't want to put you in there. I want to put you in there. That way you don't take an hour. Good grief. So we don't have time to wait an hour for you to cook 64 cactus. No, 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 no. We do not have time for this. Totally not. And there. Okay. We'll go put this in here. Boom, boom. And then, because I can never remember which is which, the silicon, the AE silicon is the nether dust cooked. So that's going to be cook that for me, please. I should restock my cactus supply, my green dye supply for a while. And that silicon supply for a while. Okay, and boom, 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 boom. Okay, so now this is the 64K, this one. We want one, boom. Okay, that one's going to take just a smidge, so we'll put some tools away here. I am not looking forward to making 5,000 of that flux dust. Oh my gosh, that's not going to be fun at all. That is going to take a bit of work. Go ahead and make more glass. 3564. I need 3564. Oh my gosh, that's still so much. Even this doesn't intimidate me as much as that one. I bet this won't take me long at all. I bet if we can get that the next one crafting on the item side, we can go work on the dimensional shard breakdown with my fortune pickaxe while that one's crafting. I think I'm just gonna have to like set up a whole row of obsidian and just do like several of them at once or something, because it's just, that's gonna be so tedious to do. Ugh. I'm not looking forward to that one at all. Even if I do them a stack at a time. Okay, so here's this one. I do this and this. There's that. So that is this one and this one. Now, for purposes of I don't want to lose it, I'm going to put this one in here. Because, like I said, I don't want to lose it. I'll put that in there. Alright, so then the next recipe on the item side is here, the 256K. Alright, so we're going to do a 256K. So it's this one. Here. 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 Then the next one after that is the 1 million, right? So the 1 million here. Then the 4 million. Well, I may not even have the crafting capabilities to do these yet. I may have to expand my crafting towers to be able to do these. 16M. So this one, here, here, here. Okay, so those are the next 4 on the item side. So let's scroll down. And we'll put these on the next tier down here. So here's this one, this one, this one, and this one. Okay. So if I want a, oh, they're all nice up here for me. Okay, so 256. Where's the 256? Here. Here. If I want one of these. Shock of shocks, the only thing I am missing is more applied energy district center silicon. And the crafting plan is reasonable. So that's kind of surprising. Let's go ahead and make 2 stacks of the dust. Which that should come through fairly quickly because I got a factory. take the first stack, cook it. Okay, put that in there. 256, 1. Okay, I have enough. So I'm going to hit start. Then, oh, I got another tiny potato. Great. Let's see. We're starting to wrap around this way. So while that is crafting, where is my mega thingy? No. See, look at this. I've got creeper pets for days. Why? Why doesn't no one needs that many creeper pets? Least of all me. Where? Okay, here it is. All right, so we'll take this. And then we'll go and grab a dimensional shard ore. Okay. Then we'll put you away. I'm going to put you in there. I'm going to put you in there. I'm putting you in there. 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 The globe in there. I'm going to hang on to this. That should work. Okay, so we're going to go downstairs to our Gaia Arena. Okay, and we're going to lay out over 5,000 I needed. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.